Hello, genealogists. It's Craig, and this is Just Genealogy. Yesterday, during Book Sunday, I was talking about my Woodson ancestors for a little bit, and the story about Potato Ben and Tub Woodson. And I talked about Adventures of Person. And I thought, well, why not put Adventures of Person up for sale at a discount? Since it's a book that anybody who does Colonial Virginia research should have. It's rather thick, so it's rather expensive. So let me talk about it for a minute. So, book for a discount. You know what that means. It means I've been busy today. Adventures of Person, Virginia, 1607 to 1624/5, fourth edition in 3 volumes. That first edition started out to be one book, and it got very thick over time. It was written by John Frederick Dorman in its 4th edition, and he died last November. What a loss. He was a founder of the Board for Certification of Genealogists. He was a senior fellow of the American Society of Genealogists, and he was the editor and publisher of the Virginia Genealogist from 1959 to 2006. Heritage Books has published the first 27 volumes of the Virginia Genealogist, though those are available also, but they're not what I'm talking about today. He also was a verifying genealogist for just about anybody who had anything to do with anything colonial Virginia. For example, like the Jamestown Society, First Families of Virginia, those kind of units. I always enjoyed talking with him, and I got the impression he enjoyed talking with me too. So one of those things that goes both ways. That doesn't always happen to me. He and I both had an interest in the Poythress family of Virginia, and he helped me lead me down the primrose path in regards to Poythresses for a little bit, and then I came back around and gave him some stuff that he didn't know too. So it was a two-way relationship. It was always a pleasure talking to him when I had the opportunity. He worked on several genealogies over the years, and eventually I think his eyes just gave out. I think he had to quit because he suffered from, I think, macular degeneration. And that's probably the worst thing that can happen to a genealogist, is when you can't see anymore. So what I'm going to do is Adventures in Person, 1607 1624/5. It's 3 volumes. It covers every settler who arrived in Jamestown before 1625. So, like I said yesterday, it contains families like Woodson, which there must be 50 million people who descend from Woodson. But there are hundreds of individuals who arrived in Virginia prior to 1625. And he carries all these down to 5 generations. So that's how I was able to track from my John Woodson through his 2 sons, Robert and John, into my Revolutionary War Quaker that I've talked about for Woodson Parsons and his wife, Nancy Ann Mosby. The nice thing about these books is Fred was such a good genealogist, an excellent genealogist, that you can pretty much trust just about everything he said. Now, notice I said just about everything. That's because genealogists should never get in the habit of trusting anything or anyone. But I trusted Fred Dorman. So we'll have a discount for them. It'll be Dorman, Dorman 20, and that will get you a 20% discount on this book. This book is not published by me. I only keep a couple of copies in stock at any one point in time. So if you do decide that you would like to purchase it, and I highly recommend this book for Colonial Virginia prior to 1624, then it might take a week or so to get it to you. So this has been Craig, Just Genealogy, where we're converting people doing genealogy into genealogists day by day. Maybe I'll catch up tomorrow. I'm actually working on 2 brand new lectures that are all due this week, so I have to move it right along and get them done. Y'all have a good day.